friar from the monastery of the Sacred Heart, surprised me with the most unexpected plea. After Morgause failed to get the Excalibur, one of her allies, Sir Bedivere, remained trapped in the crypts below. The monk asked me to free this unfortunate soul. Even though his intentions may be selfish, Sir Bedivere was Arthur's trusted champion and follower of the old faith. Such a knight may be a useful weapon in my arsenal, or a dangerous enemy if left on his own.
Turn back, knight. Your kind doesn't belong here.
Back to your grave, wretch. Look at that. The Knights of Camelot. This place is getting crowded for a crypt. If you want to join the fray, you are welcome.
Fight for honor.
Ready to fight.
No mercy for the wicked. I serve the Lord. Christ on the cross.
For my Camelot.
I serve the Lord.
I am here to serve. For Camelot!
Nothing serious. At your service, my lord.
Ready to fight. Feel the pain.
I serve the Lord.
You are right on time, my friend. I'm Bedivere, the champion and banner-bearer of King Arthur. Camelot, I've heard about your deeds and the growing power of Mordred. Perhaps I was mistaken when I threw in my lot with Morgause. I will never forget the Battle of Camlin, I can assure you. But the lady whispered to me in my dreams, Avalon must be saved, whatever it takes. I have no future. A curse bounds me to this place. A farewell gift from Morgoth after our ill-fated venture. Indeed, and I stayed true to my oath after the battle. I tried to rebuild Britannia. All I managed was to die with honor. It was Percival's fault. After the Battle of Camlan, he tried to grab the throne and the Excalibur for himself, for the greater good, so he said. I tried to give it back to the lady. The Excalibur is like an anchor between the two worlds. If it falls into the wrong hands, the magic will wither and die in Britannia. Because I was a love-struck fool. The Witch Queen plays your dreams and desires like a fiddle. The broken Excalibur, what else? But she was too late. Percival, that cur, was quicker. Aye, but these are different, more dangerous, especially the fallen knights. Morgoth's picks were no match for them. The Excalibur may be broken, but it still holds great power. Another desperate plan to save Avalon. Times change, just like people. Percival's faith turned into blind zeal when Mordred moved against us. He wanted to shape Britannia in the image of his god. Not by sorcery. Morgoth is a true artisan of her dark art. They say true faith can break any magic, but I can't expect any goodwill here. It used to be the entrance to the reliquary. Morgoth thought the Grail was hidden here, but we were too late. Percival was expecting our visit, and all we found were rotting corpses and empty halls. This is the place where we turned upon each other finally. Morgoth was ready to massacre the whole monastery if necessary. Her ever-burning fire and beauty blinded me for so long. And even after she cursed me, I couldn't force myself to finish that witch.
You are back, thief. This time your false gods won't save you.
Ha! Look at yourself, abomination, before you talk about false gods.
King and country.
Fire and steel.
Sinners shall bleed. For the Lord Almighty.
Your Highness? Onwards!
I serve the Lord.
Ready to fight.
Which one should I take?
For king and country.
For my Camelot.
I fight for honor. mercy upon their soul.
I must admit, you are a persistent lot.
You have no idea, Shade.
You have come a long way, Knight of Camelot. I'm the sacristan of the hidden reliquary. You are so eager to desecrate. I am no witch, like the one who left this poor soul here. But the goblet of martyrs can heal any ailment. No, the witch was searching for a different kind of remedy, but she still failed. My brothers sealed the hidden reliquary for good, but there is another way. Find me at the statue of the once and future king.
What is your command?
Blessings. Defend yourself.
Your Highness?
For king and country. For the round table. At your service, my lord.
For my Camelot.
Sinners shall bleed. The Lord guides my hand.
Ready to fight.
Your orders. For honor. Victorious.
Anything useful?
What an interesting find.
consolation, perhaps?
A place to set up camp.
Here.
I'm surprised you've gotten this far. But I was carved from tougher wood than my foolish brothers.
Or my forefathers.
I fight for honor.
Fire and steel.
At your service, my lord. Blessings. The Lord guides my hand.
Awaiting your command. Take them!
Just a light injury. Sinners shall bleed. At your service, my lord.
I am ready.
Which one should I take? Fire and steel.
It has been a while since a living soul visited this chamber. We have no time to waste. I will grant you entry to the hidden chamber, but you will be on your own in there.
Equal shares to all.
Have you ever thought about the fate of Britannia? The Excalibur is more than an enchanted sword. It was an anchor between Britannia and Avalon. Without its power, our homeland may slide into dark and hopeless times.
Your road ends here, faithless one. Rise, brothers, once again.
For king and country. Blessings.
Your Highness?
take them all.
For my forefathers. Should I take?
Down with the vileness.
Which one should I take?
Your orders?
I can take them all.
For the Lord Almighty.
Awaiting your command. Onwards! Feel the pain!
So many offerings.
I fight for honor.
Accept these offerings. Refreshed and ready to move.
Hey, you can rest in the grave.
This was unexpected, and yet familiar. Their so-called faith may be rude and fickle, but there is true power in it, especially here in Avalon. The curse is fading. By the gods, the Shade told the truth. But he was mistaken about this relic. This magic is more ancient and powerful than I ever imagined. And the half-wit undead are still craving for salvation. How ironic. By their own terms, this place is anything but sacred. So many offerings. What is your command?
At your service, my lord. Sinners shall bleed.
Your Highness?
Slight injury.
Or my forefathers.
I fight for honor.
Ready to fight.
Blessings. For the Lord Almighty. The Lord guides my hand.
Keep them coming.
Still standing. I am ready. Onwards!
What is your command?
Blessings.
I am ready.
Which one should I take?
Time to feed the ravens.
No mercy for the wicked. The Lord is my witness. Lord, help me!
Still standing.
Your orders?
Which one should I take?
I can take them all.
So many offerings.
fight for honor. Sinners shall bleed. This is where I perish.
I am ready. For Camelot!
None can stand in my way.
A prize for the blood and sweat. A brief respite for a prayer.
What's the point of resting when I'm already dead?
So many offerings.
For my Camelot.
Awaiting your command.
Blessings.
Time to feed the ravens.
Just a flesh wound.
Ready to fight.
Sinners shall bleed.
Which one should I take?
Kneel before your king.
sinners shall bleed.
Too much one now.
For my forefathers.
I serve the Lord. Down with the vileness.
None can stand in my way.
Should I take?
The Lord is my witness.
Awaiting your command. Attack!
Time to feed the ravens.
No mercy for the wicked.
Gods, take my soul. This runs deep.
Still alive, but barely.
Stay alive. Just alive.
The Guardians have been defeated for now, but they will soon return. Leave our home at once and never return. Your kind has no place here.
I'm finally free to leave this accursed place. My sword and wisdom are yours, friend.
What do we have here?